You see this dead, lifeless, featureless wall behind me? Watch us turn it into a living, thriving space for strawberries. You saw the before, and this now is the after. एक बार जहाँ से टिक जाए ना थोड़ी सी झूलेगी अब ये निकलना इतनी So this is what the wall looks like now. All the pipes have been fixed, attached to the wall. All that we need to do now is fill them with soil and bury our strawberries in them. Now we're going to fill soil into these pipes, and soil, as you can see, is almost brownish black, and this is because it is mixed with our farm made compost. So I'm taking this traditional, we call it shupa in this part of the world, we call it shupa in Pahadi, and I'm just going to lightly drizzle all the soil into the openings of these pipes like this. There you go. Now you just dig like this, use both hands, okay? We need the whole strawberry plant along with the crown. We go like this, take it out. It's come with its own soil, right? And that's what will prevent transplant shock, okay? My way. Good job. Look at this. It's come with the soil, and this is not going to suffer transplant shock, guys, because it's come with the soil, okay? Okay, so these are all strawberries, and they also have flowering. As you can see in some of them, the flowering has already happened. I mean, that's the reason that we want the soil attached to the strawberries. You have the soil attached to the strawberries, you're going to avoid something called the transplant shock. You come from Greece and immediately you come to the Himalayas, immediately you will have trouble, right? Acclimatizing to the altitude. Same for you as well. You come from Israel, straight away here at 8,000 feet. So you need to acclimatize yourself. They need to acclimatize also. So we need to sort of get them with their own soil, preferably dig them out. We're going to remove all the strawberries from this particular terrace, wherever we find them. And then they are going to go into that contraption that we have built on the wall. So why have we chosen to do that? Why don't we just do it in the field over here?
Because the dogs will eat them.
That I told you.
Easier to harvest later. It's all in one place, so you can manage everything. You can check the condition, the the progress of
Right?
the fruit, everything like
And
that.
the other thing is that over here it's very difficult to go in the farm, especially in the monsoon when it's going to rain. It's going to have a lot of weeds over here. They are all going to disappear more or less. It'll be difficult to maintain them. Like you said,
Yeah.
easier to manage in those pipes that we have created over there. We have fixed on the walls, and there will not be any weeds also, because we are going to be able to sort of take out the weeds easily, and it's all encased like this. We have only opened about 3 inches on the top.
Yes.
So the weed seeds are not going to get in.
Uh,
Only the strawberries are going to be there. And then the strawberries, for example, you have a strawberry over here. Okay? Strawberry over here is going to touch the soil. When the strawberry touches the soil, it's going to, obviously, after a period of time, if it's ignored, it will ripen and it will rot. There's a likelihood of the strawberry rotting over here. Over there, it's going to hang over the pipes.
Like vertical planting, where they hang.
Absolutely. So they're just gonna hang over the pipes like this. They're gonna remain in the air.
Yeah.
All right. The roots are gonna be over there inside the soil, but the strawberries are gonna be hanging outside, and that's what we want. We want the strawberries to be without any kind of infection. We don't want the strawberries to rot.
Yeah.
That's the reason.
Yes.
Okay. So we take out all the strawberries from this particular terrace, and then we transplant them in those pipes down there. Okay.
This is the correct one?
yeah, that's right.
Perfect. I got my first. Off.
No, Beshwa. Would this one take, please?
Right?
Too much clue. This one I couldn't.
So guys, you got all these strawberries from the farm. What is important over here, and it's very important. What is important is that you have to bury only the roots. If you bury the crown, and there's also the crown, if you bury this, then this strawberry will rot. That's very important. It'll rot.
Yeah.
All right. So you only need to bury till here. That's it. This over here is the crown. This green part is the crown. Okay?
You're all green. You
No,
mean
no.
this?
Yeah, this bit. Okay? This is the crown. Okay, this one.
Is this the crown?
Yeah, this is the crown. Okay. This should be above the soil. That's what we have to be very careful about.
Okay.
That this. If you bury this, this is gonna rot. All right, and we don't want that, do we? So we bury only the roots, and we plonk it over here, and we're done. Simple as that. We make room for it, obviously, because there's already soil filled in these pipes, and we give it a spacing now. The spacing is very important. So we'll give it a spacing of about, we are thinking between 8 to 9 inches. We'll start from here, please. And 8 inches, 8 inches, 8 inches all along this pipe.
So how much this is? This distance or no?
I've already told him.
Okay.
8 inches from here to here. What I'm doing over here, Michael, is Nicole, is I'm taking out any dead shoots which are coming out from here, okay, before plonking
The
them
dry
in.
ones.
That's why we are just keeping them over here before we sort of bury them, right?
Prepare them for the plant.
I think these are conjoined twins, so we're not gonna disturb them.
But any
Daniel, I'm taking these guys out, see?
Yeah, the dry one.
The dry ones,
Yes.
so that they don't take any energy out of the plant.
Mm-hmm.
These plants will need all the nutrition they can. So all these are actually runners, you know. Guys, you know what you see over here?
Runners?
These are runners. They're called runners. These are the ones that produce the new generation of strawberries.
Mm.
You'll have a new strawberry at the end of this runner. That's how they propagate.
What do you say about this one?
This is a new baby.
Yeah, but it's enough for us.
Wonderful, no problem
Yes.
at all. It's also bearing you
No,
flowers.
without like.
No problem. You were there up in the field.
Yeah.
It'll be difficult for us to sort of bend over and work on the strawberries, no? Over here is going to be easy to manage. Like you were saying, Michael was talking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
management. Easy to manage. I look over here, any
You
little
know-
weed, I just pluck it out and throw it.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is encased. Only 3 inches is open over here, which means that a lot of weeds are not going to get in the first place. Moisture is going to be retained inside because it's all encased.
Yeah.
It's got this protective covering and it's got enough soil for the strawberries. Strawberries are not very deep rooted, they're
It
shallow.
doesn't need a lot of soil.
Yeah, because they're small.
Yeah.
So this has become a strawberry garden. Otherwise, this wall was just a featureless, very bare, useless sort of a wall for us. Now we have made it a living wall, more or less.
Yeah. You're right.
What happens if you have a lot of rain, a lot of rain, a lot of rain, and this starts overflowing and flooding?
Anybody wants to answer that?
You can take a drill and make holes on the top and underwater the top and then, I don't know, something like that.
You can drill a hole in the
That's
bottom,
why
right?
it's
We've already done
vertical.
that.
You've done that?
Obviously, all over the place. They're all over the place.
Okay.
Oh, you can't see here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the whole point of vertical
Perfect.
planting, no?
And it's
Save
gonna
space.
filter down, right?
And excess water is just going to drip down. That's what it is, right? Rain, water, whatever amount comes here, it's all going to drip
And in a
down.
way, because it's flush to the wall, I guess, if the rain is coming from like this direction,
Yeah.
it's
We are mostly
gonna
going to
be-
sort of irrigate it ourselves
yeah.
whenever we can.
But one thing I guess to consider would be that the bottom is probably going to be a lot generally wetter than
Only in the rainy season.
in the rainy season.
But then we need enough drainage over here in the bottom. That's it.
Yeah.
You just
Maybe
need to
more
ensure.
holes in the
Maybe
bottom.
more holes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a simple
Maybe more
fix,
holes,
right? to
yeah.
that.
Yeah, all of this
I
is.
don't know why I have this.
Sorry.
We're removing all the weeds, all the long
The
dry
runners.
buds.
Come. The way to go about it is, like I said, the crown should not be buried.
Yeah.
Only the roots
Uh-huh,
should be buried. Okay, so this one already we've done the job. He's marked the pipe all along, and we just need to be plonking it where the mark is. Just make a little indentation. Okay, little burrow for it, and then you bury the roots. This is very good soil. This has compost in it. Can you see it's dark
Yeah.
in color, it's black in color because it has compost in it. We are not putting a lot of clay soil. We have a lot of clay soil in the farm. Bury the roots and we are done. What do you say? Want to give it a hand, Daniel?
Now
Come,
we'll do
come
it.
do. Good trick. Yeah. Make a little. Simple as that. Yes. Good. Done. Okay. Nicole, you want to try this?
Yeah.
finally we have now a strawberry picking season on this vertical strawberry garden that we set up over here. Now there's several advantages that are apparent when you have a garden like this, a vertical garden like this. One, all the strawberries are easily accessible to me. What is also accessible are the weeds. I can easily do the weeding. I don't need to bend down. I don't need to bend my back to do all the weeding. Easily accessible, easy to weed, and also easy to water. Now the other advantage of having strawberries grow in pipes like these in a vertical wall like this is that the strawberries are going to be hanging over like this. They're going to be hanging from this little slit that we have created in the pipe, and they're going to be hanging over the pipes. The pipes are going to be dry. What happens in the field is that the strawberries, they tend to touch the soil, and if the soil is wet, these strawberries can easily rot. Over here we don't have a problem like that. The strawberries remain dry and they also get all the sun they can get. Now what these strawberry plants and these pipes are doing right now is that they're producing these long shoots. These are nothing but runners, and these runners, at the end of the runners, you have a baby strawberry plant. Now left to itself, this is going to root and become an individual strawberry plant. But this strawberry plant will be produced at the expense of strawberries. Now what we want, what at least I want, is strawberries. I do not want new baby strawberry plants. I want this plant to reserve all its energy for the production of strawberries. But of course, if you want new strawberry plants, then you can let these runners be. These will root and they will become the exact replica of the mother plant.